My name is Anna. I came to this country when I was 5 years old. My mother came to the United States to get a better life. She married into the United States. My mother brought me over the border illegally in the back of the car. I was 5 years old, and I remember just staying in the blanket, and she's just telling me, just pretend like you're sleeping. I started going to Milwaukee public schools, and still I was a straight A student. I still knew I had to try very hard. I ended up graduating with honors, top 10% of my class, varsity tennis, varsity soccer, just anything you could think of. I went to summer school, anything I could do to become a positive representation of my culture. I got admitted to Marquette University, the School of Engineering. I got a $20,000 scholarship based on my academic achievements. I got several private scholarships. I went to orientation. I went to my first class, and I got called into the office, and they told me that my adjustment of status was pending, so therefore I was not eligible for financial aid. I had to immediately go back to my dorm room and move all my stuff out, and I was brought crashing back to reality. It's like such a huge loss, something that you work so hard for years, and you think as long as I work hard and get my education, you're gonna make it. And it really wasn't the case. I did a lot of soul searching, and I decided to continue with my education, even if I had to pay for it out of my pocket. I continued to go to a technical college. I'm still waiting to get adjusted, and hopefully this year, sometime soon, it will happen. Growing up all my life, it was something that I never wanted to share. It's something that you feel very badly about it, like it's your fault, like it's something you could affect, but it wasn't anything I could affect. I was 5 years old. I do have a work authorization, temporary social security number in the meantime. The way I actually got that is when I was 17, I met a really nice guy, and I'm 17, and I'm your average 17-year-old girl, and I think I'm in love. And he thinks he's in love with me. He told me, well, I'm a U.S. citizen, I love you, let's get married. And my mother agreed to it. He helped me file. It cost thousands of dollars. We couldn't afford to live together because obviously I'm a student, I don't have a lot of money. He's in the military, he doesn't have a lot of money. But one of the biggest criteria of getting your adjustment of status through marriage is that you have a common residence, you have a common bank account, you file taxes together, everything like that. And that was around the time of 9/11 also. So just the stress of, thinking you're going to be deployed to go to war, and you're just this young kid who just signed up to go to the military to get money for school or just to do something with your life. And here comes one of the biggest events in American history, and he got very afraid. And this guy, I thought that was my soulmate, that was helping me with the biggest thing in my life, my adjustment of status, he just started changing into this other person. He would be calling me names, he would call me bitch, he would call me all kind of names all the time, and I just couldn't understand why. I felt trapped in this marriage, because if I divorced him, if I left him, where would that leave me, And it was a very hard decision, and I had to ultimately decide, I can't get treated like this. I saw my mother get abused, and she was the same situation. Like men, they have this, I don't know what it is, but they get this power trip, or they get this control that, she can't make a move without me. So she has to do everything I say. If I want sex, she has to give me sex. My mother would get raped. And basically, even though that's her husband, what can she do though? Nothing. She's thinking, if I don't do exactly what he wants, he's gonna, deport me. I just decided to leave him. And of course, he was very angry, and he said, I'm not going to help you anymore with your adjustment of status. A very low point was in February, they sent me a deportation letter, and that really freaked me out and freaked my family out because they said, oh, you have to leave in 30 days. And I have a job. I've been here all my life. I hardly don't even speak Spanish anymore. And they want me to just leave my whole family and go. But the good news is I'm adjusting my status through VAWA, Violence Against Women Act. And I have to relive like the abuse. I have to sit there and write a statement about everything that happened to me, of what he did to me. And I have to expose, you know, like the biggest things, the biggest heartaches of my life, and convince them that, you know, how hard it was for me. Because it's something that is never over. It's something that is always there. It's like this big ass cloud. You want to have dreams and you want to have goals, but it's always there over your head. Like, you never know what's going to happen to you. So it's like you want to establish yourself, but it's like, okay, well, maybe what's the use? Because maybe they're going to deport me in 30 days, or they can come get me anytime, or anything I do wrong, they can just take me away. You know, I have dreams. I want to have my own business. I want to travel. I can't see my grandmother. You know, my family, every Christmas, they go and see my grandmother, but I can't go with them. I have to wait here. And I want to go so bad and just go hug her. And I can't. I can't see my other family because they can't come see me. And it's just really hard. And, you know, I'm just praying, hopefully, like, God knows how much I have on me. And I just hope, like, this can be over. I hope I can just get my status resolved and that I can be like a regular person and just, okay, here's my plans for my life. This is what I'm going to do. Now I can start my journey. But it's like I can't even start my journey until this situation gets resolved. And so it's just really hard. We just got to stay positive, I guess, and